Hello subscribers, welcome back to my channel. During the past 6 months, I have been discussed about mostly theory in regarding to the therapy practice. Some of you told me it's not very practical. Therefore, we will begin to work on role-playing in regarding to the therapy practice. I think it is about time to do that. Our first chapter of this role-playing session will be: imagine your client have violent tendency, but you don't know when she or he will expose to the community or to you. Let's check this scenario. A client come to your session and said, "I need to see you because I am tired and feel angry." You as a therapist said, "Tell me, what's happening to you?" Client said, "I want to hurt someone badly." Client's thought process is avoiding, but may exerted by violent action. Therapist said, "Would you like to tell me more about what kind of thoughts?" Client said, "I may hurt others. I can't be around people." Client begin to tell you what they do. He is asking for help. Therapist said, "Are you having trouble to continue to have session with me? The thoughts of hurting others are intense." I understand. Client said, "It is intense. It is hard to control my mind." Therapist said, "I can imagine that it must be difficult to share that with me." Therapist acknowledged client's difficult experience. This is example of the coordination framing. Therapist said, "Can I have your permission to tell me about these thoughts right now?" Client said, "I am afraid I will hurt you or punch you right now. Like I said, I can't control my thought." Therapist said, "When you have these kinds of thoughts, what do you resolve the issues?" Client said, "I try to get away from people. I don't want to hurt others, but my thought will make me act upon." Therapist said, "Are you still feel that you want to hurt me now?" Client said, "Yes." Therapist said, "If I also want to hurt someone, I would not feel comfortable either. I appreciate you telling me this. This is difficult for you to share this information with me, but now I understand what you've been through." Client said, "Yes, you are right. That's why I can't get close to others." Therapist said, "Can you give me an examples where you have thoughts about hurting others?" Client said, "Usually I want to hurt others when I am at the public space." Therapist said, "That must be hard for you that you couldn't go to the public space because you can't control your thoughts." Therapist said, "It seems like you are suffering a lot from this situation." Client said, "Yes, if I could stop thinking of hurting people, I can go to the public area." Therapist said, "Do you always feel better when you move away from situations where you could hurt somebody?" Client said, "It's hard to explain. Often I don't know what to do anymore to clear my mind." Therapist use reinforcement of escape and avoidance is variable technique. Therapist said, "Did you have the same experience when you are at home?" Client said, "I feel better when I am at home." Therapist said, "Now we know some problem and solutions. You are thinking and acting on the thought of hurting someone when you are not at home." Therapist said, "Do you want to hurting someone when you are on the road?" Client said, "Yes, once I step out from my home, I want to hurt someone. I may want to hit someone if I go to the public area." Therapist said, "That must be very hard for you to think this way. Thanks for sharing with me." Client said, "Thanks for understanding." Therapist said, "Maybe we can find some distracted activities for you to do that maybe alleviates some of your urge to try to hurt others." Client said, "I can play video game, and it helping me to find my relaxation." Therapist said, "Maybe this could be one of the solutions." Client said, "Thanks for listening. At least you helped me to figure out some way for me to do so I don't want to hurt others. What do you think about this role play? Hope this case gives you some idea."